It is freezing, so yes, I'm going to be wearing this scarf and my jumper because it's so cold. Also, new angle. Do you like this angle? Got a throne of glass and Court Akata here, and we've got some Aussie YA here. Hi, I'm Kat, and this is my first Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday is a weekly book meme, and I will leave the link to the Goodreads group in the description. And this week's topic is top 5 books from before you joined BookTube, or Goodreads, or blogging, or whatever, but mine's BookTube. I've pretty much been a reader my whole life, so I've had quite a few to choose from, but these are 5 of my favorites. Number 1. If you know me, what else would you expect? I first heard of Vampire Academy when I was 13 or 14, and my mum handed me a book sale catalogue and said circle the books you want, and this was one of them. There were only 3 books out at that time, and I blew through them and fell in love with Rose Hathaway. I then had to wait for the release of book 4 and then the release of all of them since. Yeah. And it's because of Vampire Academy that I first found the online book community. I needed people to share my love with, and I found them. Number 2 is a pretty obvious one, and that is Twilight. I saw the movie when it came out, and then I had to read the book, and this is the series that got me into YA books. I also really identified with Bella because, well, we look a lot alike. This blonde is fake, I am a natural brunette. I used to be really shy, I'm still introverted, and we both love reading. So I saw myself in Bella, I love vampires, so it was meant to be. Number 3 is the Mortal Instruments, wait for it, trilogy, because it was a trilogy when I first read them. My mum bought these books for me at the same sale where she got the Vampire Academy books for me, and this copy is pretty old school because at the back there is an ad for City of Ashes, and it says the Shadowhunter War rages on in 2008. I didn't rush through these the same way I did Vampire Academy. It actually took me a few months to get through the first few chapters, but after that, I was in. And I actually later found BookTube through Christine's Clockwork Prince Mourning Period video. Number 4 is the Gallagher Girls series. This is just the first 2 books, I couldn't be bothered grabbing the rest of them. So I found this one in the school library, read it, and then found out that it was the second one. So later I went back and read them in order. This is the series that really made me want to be a spy, like I want to go to this girls' spy school so badly. I've actually even looked up how to become a spy in Australia. Short story time, there is a scene in this one where the girls are on a training mission and they have to meet at the Ruby Slippers at the American History Museum in Washington. So when I actually had the chance to go to that museum, I was so ready to get my Gallagher Girls on, but no hot spy guys came up to me. Also, what I had been imagining in my head for the museum is not at all what it looks like. I was like, museum, okay, so lots of white tiles and stuff. No. This is what it actually looks like. There's carpet, bright colours everywhere, and Kermit, C-3PO and Wolverine are hanging out to the left.
No, we saw that obviously as well.
This really isn't what I imagined when I was reading the Gallagher Girls series. Number 5 from the books from before I joined YouTube is the Selby series. I was reminded of these books earlier today when I saw the show Dog with a Blog on TV. Selby is an Australian children's book series about a talking dog, but he keeps that a secret and talks and uses the computer when his owners aren't around. I borrowed these from my primary school library, and they were actually one of those books that were really hard to borrow from the library because everyone wanted to read them. So it was one of those series that went around a group of friends because you'd borrow it straight after your friends did so you wouldn't miss it. And that is it for my first Top 5 Wednesday. I am now going to jump back under my blanket in my bed because it's so cold. I can't wait for winter to be over. Comment below if you've read any of these series, and especially if you remember Selby. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.